Hello guys, welcome back. This is your boy again, Slink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Try as much as possible, guys, as usual, to support your boy. Like this video, comment, share to all the platform, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get update anytime, any day I upload. So guys, meanwhile, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. First time in history since I started this YouTube journey. I didn't post yesterday, on Saturday. First time, guys. First time in history. And for those of you who noticed it, I saw your messages. Thank you for the messages. And I just showed that some of you are actually following up. Some of you are actually really do care. I see a lot of people calling, sending messages, telling me, Adam, are you okay? I'm really fine, guys. And I have a surprise, so just stay tuned. So guys, let's talk, let's discuss. Firstly, guys, I don't understand though. It's becoming so worrying. EFCC going after Yahoo boys. I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing, but the amount of Yahoo guys they are arresting nowadays, the numbers is just too much. Today you're going to hear 50 something. The other day I saw about last year, I saw when EFCC arrested close to 100 Yahoo guys. So according to this recent report, EFCC arrested 42 suspected internet fraudsters in Accra and Enugu. Operating of the Enugu command of EFCC have arrested 42 suspect internet fraudsters in separate operation in Accra and Enugu. 29 of the suspects were arrested in Accra, while 13 were arrested in Enugu following intelligence on their illegal involvement in fraud, in internet fraud. Well, their names were mentioned, and there are some valuables like cars, laptops, money, wristwatch, and other valuable guys were, of course, seized. For the meantime, well, they are just suspects. They are suspected internet fraudsters, so they will be charged to court. And of course, the due process will be followed. I'm so happy they didn't parade their faces so that you won't say, oh, so that we won't just tag innocent persons as internet fraudster. And though I check out this guy who went on, picked his parents' clothes and wanted to use them for Yahoo, for rituals.
My name is Prosper. I'm here because I'm with my parents' clothes, so I'm here to use it for illegal means to make money. So that's why I'm here, sir.
How did you bring them?
Okay, I brought them yesterday night.
To do
rituals.
For
money.
Why don't you use your father for a ritual?
Because I want to make money.
How old are you?
I'm 24 years.
So at 24, why don't you do again yourself in a ritual?
Because I've suffered too much.
At 24? You are what at 24?
But the main reason why is to use it to help my parents.
And you want to use them to do the ritual? And you want to use who owns that cloth up? The reason you put them on the ground. Put them on the ground. Raise one up. Who owns that one?
My dad.
And the other one?
For my mom.
So you want to use the two of them for a ritual?
Yes, sir.
Well, guys, it's quite surprising. That guy is 24 years old and he said he has suffered too much and they want to do money ritual using his parents for money ritual because he wants to assist the same parents. Are you crazy? You want to use your mom, your dad for money ritual. At the same time, you said because you want to assist them and that you have suffered so much. At the age of 24, do you know what it means to suffer? And you are growing beards, looking so fine. You say you have suffered so much and you want to use your parents for money ritual, all because you want to assist the same parents. Look, honestly, we shouldn't give birth to children that will end up killing us. Honestly, is there any sense in what he's saying? Is there any sense at all in anything that guy is saying. 24 years old, and you said, and how you are saying you have suffered so much. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell do you understand about being suffering? You go on Instagram, seeing people showing off cars, going on vacation, buying expensive stuff, and you get carried away, and you want to live the same standard as them, and that's why you want to use your parents. And because you want to be doing dorime in clubs and sleeping with all the Urashao in Nigeria, or going outside to explore girls, and you want to, that's the reason why you want to do money ritual, not because of your parents. And what it makes you think that any money ritual nowadays will give you any kind of money? Do you think they're just going to hand over money to you, or somebody will be vomiting money somewhere? How did these guys even think how this money ritualism even works? It's crazy. It's quite disheartening, seriously, guys. And meanwhile, guys, here's another story that was really popular as of yesterday. I wanted to talk about it, but because I was very busy, I couldn't make any video yesterday. It's about a guy who is calling out his girlfriend. He proposed to, and this guy accepted his proposal. So at the end of the day, this particular girl, stole his car, took his ATM to withdraw money, and some of it is valuable. So this guy said he's depressed and he wants the public to assist him. Well, listen to me, guys.
My name is Lamde, popular known as Williams. I've been going through depression for days now. A girl I proposed to on February ran away with my car. My phone, she broke my cupboard, took away my real document, the original document of my car, the cut of my phone. She ran away with the phone, with the car, with everything. She used my ATM to withdraw all the money I have in my account. Everybody, please help me.
So guys, you hear him clearly. He said, I met her when I was in JSS2. After that, we met again last year, December, and I proposed to her in February. We were living together at my 2-bedroom apartment in Ikutu before this unfortunate incident. Her name is Abibola Omotosho. Unfortunately, Omotosho, and she currently unemployed. She wanted me to open a shop for her, but I told her my career first, that I can't afford that for now. That's when the problem started. And meanwhile, I checked, that's her picture, and also check the day that he proposed to her. You see, she was bluffing, moving around, and of course, kissed the guy. You saw her kissing the guy, and she accepted the ring wholeheartedly. You saw it, guys, because the girl narration is somehow different. Because I'm going to play you the girl narrating exactly what happened.
This guy that has been posting me up and down is a ritualist. We met in Olalua when I was in JSS2, and JSS3 with the parts. And since then, he's disturbing me on Facebook. Till last year December, when I went to meet him after my birthday, I went to meet him. I left his place on the 27th. He even said he wanted to give me money, that the money has not entered, I should wait. I told him I'm going to my house. When the money entered, send it to me. Don't worry, I'm not after your money. Immediately I got home, I slept. The next day I woke up in the hospital. I was sick. I don't know what happened to me. And he called. My friend picked the call up and said, "Who is this?" He said, "This is Temitope. It's been Bola." Then she said she's sick. Then he said he's coming down. That you should wait for him. Then he came over. He took me to the hospital. He said, spending money up and down. That I should don't worry. You won't die. I'll take care of you. Fine. After I was discharged, I wanted to go home. He said, "Don't worry, that come to my house. Come to my house. I'll take care of you." I went to his place. February 14, he proposed to me. The ring, I wanted to reject the ring, but I don't want people to talk as if this guy, after he saved his alive, he didn't collect the ring. I accept the ring. He will not allow me to go out. He beats me up every time. No one can visit me in the house. I can't go out. Anytime I want to move out, he will lock the door. He will beat me. Anytime I want to move out, he will lock the door. I can't even. He don't allow me to go out. I don't allow my friend to come and greet me. He don't allow me to go and greet my friend. He keep me in the house. anytime I go for TDS or go to my this thing, I must come back that day. I must come back to that. I must not sleep outside. That's when I sleep outside. When I went to party, my family house, that is when I was sleep outside for the past 8 months. I don't have anybody, even his girlfriend, I invite him to, he will not allow me to go. Then this combo last Thursday, after his birthday, they said he wants to do Sarah. He wants to cook for his friend. Especially of Sarah. He said they said you should do Sarah. He said I should cook. I cook. Then one of his ex came. They have arguments. Didn't talk to me. Then last week Wednesday, I said this cupboard. What is in that cupboard? Let me open it. That's when I now open the cupboard. I find it. He used to keep the key. He used to keep the key. Even though he's sleeping, he will keep the key. Even though he wake up in the midnight, you start looking for. You start searching the pocket. Maybe something. Maybe the key. Maybe he's looking for the key. I was like, what are you looking for? I said, don't worry, just sleep. Early in the morning, you woke up, you still want to go and bath. You will lock the door. I will lock. I will knock. You will not answer me until bath finish. I will still come back to come back. Even though I said I'm tired, I'm not doing it, it will force me. And you say sorry, and I won't even know what I'm doing. I will say okay, don't worry, it's okay. Also that Wednesday night when I find the old house, I know that there must be a spare key somewhere. That's when I find the spare key inside the shoe on the wardrobe. That's when I opened it. That's when I saw my pints. I saw where it's hanging. I have to take my phone. I record everything. I pack all my things. I opened the gate. He did not wake up. I was so scared that if this guy wake up, it's going to. I opened everything. I took the phone. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he has tracked my phone. Maybe he can wake up anytime. I took the phone so that when you wake up, you know there's no way you can find me until I invite until my family called you. I packed my things. I called Uber. No one. Around after 12. In the midnight, I called my gate man. Even that gate man is supposed to stop me, but he didn't stop me. The guy opened the gate and told me bye bye. That is where that's why I just ran for my life, because I know it's going to come back. When after 4, I was in church around that. After in the morning, I'll go to where I'm going to. When he messaged me, I said, "Where's my car and my phone?" Then I sent him that video. Then he said, "Is that why I took his car?" I was like, I remember April and May when I was finding two of my tights. When I asked you where's my tights, you said maybe I washed it, I did not pack it. Immediately I forgot. What my boyfriend has been keeping here. I used to lock this place. Hey, my pants. Maybe I've been looking for this pants. Yeah. So here. No. See his picture. See his picture. Too much. I will, hey, you know how many tights you want to lose? How many tights? What is this?
Well, guys, you heard her clearly. Although I don't think she's lying about that cupboard. But firstly, do you believe her or not? So, let us say the guy used your pants for money ritual. Then you are so attracted to the money ritualism, the money ritual, the money got it from the use of your pants, then you decided to take your own share. You know they used you for money ritual. You say, no, I must chop from this money because it's me that you use for money ritual. Then you stole the car and his phones. Well, even if you go to police today, you are a thief. How can you prove that it's actually his cupboard? You can just lie, say, no, you did that one by yourself. You are a thief. You stole someone's car. So return the car first, because immediately you would have called police or do something. But you stole his car and took his phone and took his ATM to withdraw the money because you were attracted to the money. And mind you guys, I do not think you never accepted his proposal. You did wholeheartedly. You were there, you kissed him, and you said you're going to return the ring later, but you went home with him, staying with him, and you said it stopped you from going out. All those were a bunch of lies. You stole someone's car. There's no justification for you stealing his car. Return the car. How can you justify that he used it for money ritual? Good and fine, because you cannot prove that with a video that you can easily say that you fabricated that video. You stole someone's car. You stole someone's car. Except if that, well, can leave a comment below, guys, and let me know exactly how you feel, because I do not want to waste so much time talking about that particular issue. But I think that girl should immediately return that car, because even if they go to police and she's a thief, she's nothing but a cheap thief, even if they go to police. Check out a video of a police officer who was trying to harass another the police officer caught a fraudster. They extorted the fraudster. So in the process of releasing them, the police officer asked the fraudster to teach them how to go about learning those stuff.
My case maybe anything. I know the collectors and I may get it as a case as now policeman. I get one do transaction. You put call. I get all the country as a. You show anyhow. You know see my US flag for there. My US flag they too sure.
This happened in Benin City, Edo. They illegally arrested him, and after he bailed himself, they asked him to tip on how to receive money. Well, guys, and also for those of you who are accusing people wrongly, please be careful. Here's a story. A man narrated what happened to a lady who accused a man for raping her, and meanwhile it's a lie. This guy said this guy who was forcefully accused of rape told his accuser 4 months ago that if he is truly innocent, he will lose everyone she cares about before losing her own life. Remain silent ever since. This girl told, well, let me finish reading it. Her dad died 2 months ago in an ROTA. Mom died of a brief illness 6 weeks ago. Her only brother is presently in an ICU with his health going down at a fast pace. Elder sister disappeared, yet to be found. We believe the first two were coincident, but with this, I don't believe it's a coincidence. So this girl accused a guy of raping her, and this guy told her, you know, if truly I'm innocent, you will lose everybody around you. And guess what? Her father died. 6 weeks later, her mom died. Her brother is currently ill in ICU, going to die very soon. Her elder sister just vanished. Nobody knows her, and only she. It's not everybody that you can accuse wrongly. But I do not see any reason why I will pay for my sister or my brother's sins. I am not, if my brother lied against anybody or my sister lied against anyone, I wouldn't want to pay for any sin at all, because they're born us separately, they're born me separately. We're not the same, people do it the same day, even though we are twin, but she should have her own responsibility. So as I have my own dream of growing up, of growing, having family, and dying old age. So she also has her own dream. So why will a mistake, this girl accusing an innocent person, we don't know if he's innocent though, innocent person of raping her, and then her sister and her mother are dying for it? No, it's not good though. I wouldn't want to die. Never. Well, guys, this one is quite unfortunate. Why I say it's unfortunate, because it seems like our governments do not in any way put us into consideration before bringing out laws. They say federal government hike vehicle number plates and driving license rate by 50%. According to the Joint Tax Board, Nigeria will now pay 80,750 naira for standard private and commercial number plate against the old rate of 12,500 naira. While fancy number plate, which was 80,000 naira, is now 200,000 naira. Motorcycle number plate is 5,000 naira from 3,000 naira, while articulated number plate, 3 plates, attracts 30,000 naira from 20,000 naira. For this rate, the minimum increase is 50%. Outside of series number plates has also been reversed to 50,000 from 40,000, while the government fancy number plates is 20,000 naira against the former 15,000 naira rate. Driving license 3 years was raised to 10,000 naira from 6,000 naira. excluding bank charge. License for 5 years is 15,000 naira from 10,000 naira. While motorcycle, tricycle driver license 3 years goes for 5,000 naira from 3,000 naira. While the one for 5 years attracts 8,000 naira from 5,000 naira. For those of us who are in Nigeria, we already know this. There's nothing in this country that goes down. If dollar goes up today to 600 naira, all commodity in the market will increase, including government services will increase by prices. But when dollar comes down to 400 naira, it won't come down again. It's just going to remain there. It's only few products in Nigeria you see dollar actually affects when it increase and also decrease. Majority of Nigeria products, when the dollar only affects them when dollar increase, but when it decrease, nothing. They're just going to remain there. It's quite unfortunate. Everything is increasing in Nigeria except salaries. People still earn 15,000 naira per month. In some, in what they're doing, some people even earn 8,000 naira. Some sales guys earn 8,000. I don't know how much 8,000 naira. That is below $20 per month. Can you imagine living below $20 per month, and you encourage such girl not to go into prostitution? That's quite unfortunate though. And again, the finance minister said Nigeria is the hub of stolen cars. I think I know about that though. Speaking of Abuja, she said the National Bureau of Statistics confirmed that between 2015 and 2019, Nigeria imported an average of 300 vehicles with an average of 48% increase in imports annually, while an additional 45% of vehicles are smuggled into the country annually, thus evading duty payments, of which 40% of these vehicles are stolen. A case study also revealed that between October 2018 to September 2019, the country recorded over 1.8 trillion value of used vehicle imported. Well, if the government want to stop this, encourage Mercedes-Benz, encourage Toyota, Ford, Lamborghini, or whatever, Toyota, I don't know, whatever they are producing cars that we like, tell them to open a factory in this country. Subsidize it because it costs more bringing it. Tell them to open a factory in this country and just check if we won't be buying non-stolen cars abroad or good cars or whatever you may call it. At least let them start by encouraging us first. And it's quite unfortunate though, my car has been stolen, so I wouldn't want to encourage anybody for stealing any car. I will never encourage guys. It's painful because we spend a lot of money. Thank God, yesterday another tragic was battered. It involves Mr. Raw and his friends who were hospitalized after a car accident. You know, the car somersaulted and that is Mr. Raw. So thank God nothing happened to them. If not, we'll have been hearing another story again. But you know, we are tired of hearing our stars dying. But thank God nothing happened, and I'm really grateful though for him. And also, guys, strike. I see danger ahead. Doctors are competing with God. That is coming from Minister of Labor and Productivity in Nigeria, Chris Egige, said, I see danger ahead. Doctors are competing with God. He said, at no time in this history of Nigeria Medical Association and the Medical Association was I seeing our association and our professional and our professions ever being in danger as I am seeing them today. Many people will not see it, but from where I am sitting and standing, I can see danger ahead. We are one of the oldest professions on earth. from natural and traditional healers to taking away pain from people and consequently saves life. We don't create life, God creates. We only preserve people's life through the heart of God. In doing so, God has given us some powers. But there is something God does not want. God does not want you. God does not want, when He gives you power, you use it to try to say that you are like Him or you are competing with Him. God loves you. God loves you to do that which He has asked you to do, to use the power with humanity. Doctors should ask themselves questions. Why is it that it is when your colleagues are in government that you go on the great number of strikes? Some of these colleagues were presidents, secretary generals of Nigeria Association, Medical Association, and even Nigeria Association of Resident Doctors. So doctors are currently on strike, and the minister who is involved in negotiating with them is saying that they are playing with God. So it's quite unfortunate. We always want people to do the right thing, and meanwhile we are not doing the right thing. When it comes to people asking for dignity of labor, it becomes that, oh, you are trying to be wise, Abi. But what about you? You are in government, right? And you carry your essay all along, doing all the like the local you want, represent the government. Why don't you represent the people as well? Give them what they want. They are doctors. In this country, we already know that our doctors are below being paid. That is why we see our doctors going outside. In fact, there's no dignity in labor in Nigeria. It's about time we fight for dignity in labor. We should be paid what we work for. Work and pay. That is why they should put it on hourly basis. When you work for 2 hours, you earn so money. It should be like that in this country. You cannot just hold somebody down, life, or hold someone down all his life or her life, and you'll be paying him monthly salary. No, pay me what I work for. Let it be like hourly work. If I work for 5 hours, I go home. Work for 4 hours, I go home. That's what I can do. They should start doing that now. They should start doing that. That is what I just proposed. I think we're going to end this whole issue. And meanwhile, check out a woman who recently lamented concerning Hamak. For those of you residing in Abuja, you already know what it means by Hamak.
So Hamak came to my shop today again and brought this for generator. They said I should pay 50,000 naira for using gen. That I have a gen, I'm supposed to pay 50,000 naira. And I'm asking to which account, because there's no account, there's no government account on this paper like this they gave me. They said I should pay 50,000 naira. Every day, these people are bringing one bill or the other. One bill or the other. I have their papers plenty. They are bringing one bill or the other. Why are they frustrating business owners like us? How much is the generator that I'm paying 50,000 naira for? How much did I buy the generator that to pay you guys 50,000 naira?
Quite unfortunate that we are just going to watch this video and this woman will still end up paying her 50,000 naira. You know why? All those government are using aggro. People do not have sense, don't comprehend to go after this kind of persons. If you don't want to pay, they will scatter your shop, lock up your shop. It's quite unfortunate. All those people think our representatives are supposed to support us for, but they are the one equally doing this. I don't see how they want us to survive in this country, and yet people will come out to speak against it. You will say, don't talk. You will see somebody bought a generator, you are asking that person to pay 50,000 naira. A generator, let me say the kind of generator should be used on the 80,000 naira. You ask that person to pay 50,000 naira. You didn't even provide an account. You don't even give support, loans on how to have or some kind of relief package so that you can be able to carry up a business. You just want to extort and extort and extort. It's quite unfortunate, man. Also, the best, seriously, it's really provoking. And again, guys, before I end this video, there's a JSS1 student who recently sued Ekiti State government of 15 million naira. And honestly, guys, I am quite happy. If I say I'm not happy, I will be lying. You know why? Because I think this is the next generation kids that we are ready to raise. People who will fight for their own right. Despite she won't get the justice that she needs, but I think it's kind of like encouraging. So just one student flogged in school sued the Ekiti government for 15 million in damage for breach of our fundamental human rights. She is described as cruel and inhumane. The alleged treatment meted to her for coming to school with an alleged indicted hairstyle. So she came to school with a separate hairstyle and she was flogged for that, and now she's suing. Of course, she's so sure. And it's encouraging. Despite we won't take her seriously, but I'm really happy that she's doing it. Really happy, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. Don't go anywhere for the next video.